Welcome to Giglio, Italy. It was exactly 1 week ago at 9:30 at night that approximately 4,200 people lived through their own Poseidon adventure when their cruise ship hit the rocks. They were on the Costa Concordia. At over 950 feet in length, it is the largest ship to ever end up like this. At least 11 souls lost, 21 still missing. The question is why? He is the center of a firestorm of outrage and disbelief. Vilified in the media as the coward who disgraced his country. He is Captain Francesco Schettino, the 52-year-old seaman with a Pepsodent smile, accused of abandoning his ship during one of the worst cruise disasters in history.
He's supposed to go down with the ship, not leave the ship.
The company claims the captain went rogue. Schettino is currently confined to house arrest, possibly facing charges of manslaughter, causing a shipwreck, and abandoning ship. Allegations he denies.
Here at Beacon, we're committed to providing safe and secure transportation for vessels transiting in and out of port. Collectively, our maritime professionals have centuries of experience. Our services include piloting, tug mooring, and vessel traffic services. Our pilots provide professional ship navigation through dangerous waters, such as harbors or river mouths. They complete docking and undocking operations of ships and advise the ship captain with expert port knowledge while communicating with assistant tugs. Since not every vessel requires tugs to dock, additional tug assistance is available upon request. In addition, full ship hauling to the pier is available as well. VTS provides constant communication with the ship via marine radio and provides critical information about navigational issues within the port. VTS also uses GPS technology to track vessels from sea to the pier. VTS also works with local emergency services in the event of a search and rescue situation.
Our pilots take the pilot boat and arrive towards the incoming ship. They board the vessel to help the ship navigate through safe passage and safe docking. Upon entering the bridge, the pilot always greets the ship's captain. The pilot works with the captain in order to safely approach the pier. They are always in communication with the assistant tugs during the docking process. Safety is always the utmost concern, since docking a ship can lead to significant damage to the ship in the dock.
The pilots who bring these ships in have a 12-year apprenticeship, and they're required to be able to draw the whole contours of the port from memory. Depths, ATOM buoys, piers. It's a really incredible feat to see what's required to become a pilot, to pass a pilotage exam. They're given just a blank piece of paper, and they have to fill in all the details.
In addition to assisting ships, tugs are able to provide full towing services. The tugs will continue escorting the ship and then break away at the harbor entrance. Tugs are a critical service for ensuring a safe transit to and from the harbor.
Just hit the bridge. I like to call it a glancing blow, but definitely damaged.
The pilot of a cargo ship, the Costco Busan, describing what would become one of the biggest disasters ever on San Francisco Bay.
The fog was very thick that November morning. The Costco Busan's voyage data recorder captured bar pilot John Koda giving orders to the ship's Chinese crew.
And you can sound the phone signal? No, just one.
The crew expressed concern in Mandarin about setting sail in such low visibility. One of them told investigators it looked like someone had hung a bed sheet over the ship's windows. But the ship's captain and his crew did not raise any concerns with Koda, his call sign, Unit Romeo.
Traffic, Romeo, we're underway. Roger, Unit Romeo, Costco Busan, departing Oakland.
The plan, the fully loaded 900-foot container ship would pass between these two Bay Bridge towers, the Delta and the Echo. For some reason, Koda loses confidence in the ship's radar, so he turns to the electronic chart. He can see the channel and the bridge, but he has difficulty recognizing a common symbol, a red triangle.
What are these? Red triangle.
Take a look at the electronic chart. These are images from that day. Now, Koda believes the captain's telling him this red triangle marks the opening between the two towers. It's actually the Delta Tower, and he's headed that way. The Coast Guard's Vessel Traffic Service sees that the ship's off course and questions Koda.
Unit Romeo, traffic, AIS shows you on 235 heading. What are your intentions of it?
He asks the crew about the red triangle again.
This is the center of the bridge, right? Yeah. Hard starboard. Yeah, we're still Delta Echo.
A lookout on the front of the ship spots the Delta Tower first.
Yeah, see it. Hard port.
Koda takes evasive action, but it's too late. The ship slams into the timbers protecting the tower, ripping a gash 220 feet long, 14 feet high, 8 feet deep into the Costco Busan.
Dead slow ahead. Yeah, traffic. We just touched the Delta stand. I'm going to go to try and get our anchored set. There was a miscommunication, and what I thought was the center was the pier.
The National Transportation Safety Board found Koda did not disclose to the U.S. Coast Guard all of his medical conditions, and that one probable cause of the accident was the pilot's degraded cognitive performance from his use of impairing prescription medication.
Stunned. That's it, yeah.
Koda wound up serving 10 months in federal prison for negligent discharge of a pollutant and violating the Migratory Bird Treaty Act. More than 53,000 gallons of fuel oil spilled from the Costco Busan. The pilot who took over for Koda told him how bad it was.
When I came up, the stuff was coming out like a flat line.
The spill killed thousands of birds, affected marine mammals, closed beaches, and halted crabbing and fishing.
San Francisco Pier 80 for San Rafael 1, Alpha Bravo Span.
When commercial ships enter the bay, they are being carefully watched, monitored, and studied by the Coast Guard.
We keep a pretty good eye on what's happening on the bay.
Here inside this secured building, we get a rare look at their state-of-the-art Vessel Traffic Services control room.
At Sonia, just coming off the dock.
Huge vessels going under bridges, right beside each other, all happening right here.
This nerve center communicates with the captains and pilots, making sure everyone sees everything. Very important when the port gets crowded.
San Francisco is unique. We have significant currents. We have challenging weather.
Here at the bay's largest anchorage, it looks hazy. Inside, computers clearly show each anchored ship inside a safety circle. Because of the labor slowdown, not all ships are coming into anchor.
At this time, a lot of those that are waiting for dock in Oakland are staying offshore rather than coming in and going to anchor. So they're waiting until they can go directly to dock.
Managing all these players can get complicated. All ships are required to have a transponder that automatically sends data to the Coast Guard. And these advanced computers use that data to predict when ships get too close, preventing catastrophic accidents.
The VTS works directly with the ships coming in, the pilot or the master of the smaller vessels, and they'll help. And again, they provide awareness. It could be a foggy day where, in the past, a ship captain may not want to bring the shipping containers in because he can't see. That's really my eyes and ears of the port. That gives me situational awareness, or it lets me know who's doing what, where, when, how, why. It's an anomaly detection. They're deconflicting potential accidents. They're helping the ships navigate. They're helping keep the port more efficient, more effective. A vital part of the command. Time is money for these ships and companies. They don't want to be in it any longer than they have to be. You don't think about that 95% of your household goods arrive by ship.
No, you don't think about that.
You don't think about that. You don't think that almost all the petroleum you put in your car
are coming in
by ship.
Yep.
And it's a lot. You start looking around your house, your VCR, your TV, your camera, everything you see here, overseas, right? Yeah. And how does it get here? It gets here by ship.